Well, the one-child policy dates back to 1979. The goal was to stabilize China's booming population. So has it worked? Let's bring in my colleague, CCTV's Roy Rottenberg. Roy, there was some speculation that this was about to happen.
That's right. And, a lot of people had been discussing the so-called demographic threat and asking if the existing policy was best suited to deal with it. Well, at this year's CPC, the Central Committee apparently deciding it wasn't.
When the one-child policy was first introduced, fertility rates in China had already been dropping. But China's population was already approaching 1 billion people. In 35 years, it has still grown by roughly 40%. By comparison, India, another massively populated country, saw its population nearly double. China calculates that its one-child policy helped avert some 400 million births, more than the whole U.S. population, and with it, potential strains on resources like education, the environment, and healthcare. But the policy has not been without controversy. Outside of China, many decried steep fines on larger families and cited accusations of forced abortions. In recent years, top government demographers started warning about the potential long-term social consequences of the policy: an aging population without a younger generation to take care of it, and a gender imbalance, one man for every 1.2 women.
This is the first step to try and kind of increase or stabilize China's growth rate, because it does need, strangely enough, more people to do the jobs it needs to have done. But whether it will actually incentivize people to have more children, that's really a big unknown.
China's one-child policy was introduced in 1979. Despite an easing in the mid-1980s, for the most part, the policy had remained unchanged until 2013, when couples that included one only-child parent were allowed to have a second child. Thursday's announcement will extend that right to all couples. Reaction on China's streets was mixed.
If there's just one child, it won't have a companion. You just feel that you're alone at home all day.
It's too expensive to raise kids in China. I don't make enough money. I don't even have enough to spend on myself.
Cost seems to be a prevailing turnoff, along with the fear of not being able to ensure their offspring's success.
I think one of the issues really is that for economic reasons, like in Japan and other countries where there's been a kind of fall in the kind of population growth rate, and also for the sort of demographic reasons, people don't really want many kids.
Having grown up in an overpopulated country, many Chinese adults now considering having children of their own recall how hard it was to find work, to find a mate, to find a spot at a top university. Those memories continue to define their thinking, and Asier, though the policy may be changing, their minds might not be.
Good point. Roy Rottenberg, thank you.